Hello, everybody. This is Darren Birch from the Bethany College Alumni Council. I have with me today Olivia Peterson, and we are both on the Alumni Giving Committee, along with Warren Olson and Heather McFarland Kotzman. And we're excited today to talk to you about the new timeline for Bethany Backers.
Bethany Backers, we've got new horizons, we've got a new timeline, a new structure to go with that, but the mission and the goals are the same. We're just going to keep engaging you, but we've got what we think is a more solid way of laying our year out so everybody knows what's going on and when.
And let me emphasize our group's goals. The Bethany Backer goals is the same as it always been. Number one, we increase the number of alumni and friends of Bethany College giving a financial gift in any amount to the college each year. The second goal is to increase the percentage of alumni giving to greater than 15% of all alumni giving. The mission of Bethany Backers is we are a group of alumni and friends of Bethany College who want to collectively make a positive impact on student life, the college campus, and support the college financially by showing the power of small gifts.
So this is the timeline change. It's essentially in 4 phases, and we'll break each one of these down, but we'll start each year recapping the previous, then move to a project planning phase where we're gathering potential projects, working with the college, and then eventually we move on to the voting window, and then of course we end with construction of the chosen project.
So moving into the first section of our new timeline, in September, we're gonna take a look at last year's project. So the project that we finished the previous school year. We're gonna look at photos, the project completion, if it has been completed by then, the descriptions and cost. We're gonna also review the final number of Bethany Backers who contributed their $50 by June 30th of the previous fiscal year. And then we're also going to look at the total money raised through Bethany Backers' campaign the previous school year.
In the project planning phase, which is a little bit longer there, that's when we'll be working and collaborating with the college as well as some student organizations to see what the needs really are at the college. And we want to have voice in that, but we also want to know what's really needed and what do kids want. Also gives the committee an opportunity to start with about 8 to 10. So that's early in the phase. Then in November, this is a chance for the alumni and Bethany Backers to be involved. We start whittling those down so that we have 3 really good projects to choose from. And usually by that time, it's almost hard to choose. But we would really like your input with that. And typically, Darren, we've been doing that on Zoom so that it's convenient for anybody to hop in, have some discussion, hear usually from someone at the college. So that's kind of the first opportunity for all of you to really get involved. And then, of course, the last part of that is when we actually get the project and then we farm it out and see who can do it for us and get some quotes.
Yep. So then we reach January 1st. So this coming year would be January 1st of 2023. We have our 3 projects, and then January 1, the giving window opens. So this is your time. You have a month and a half until mid-February to get your $50 in for Bethany Backers. And we would ask you to encourage all alumni and friends of BC to give their gift and join Bethany Backers that school year. So also in January to February timeframe, we're going to be really promoting these 3 projects that we're going to be selecting from after our giving window closes in mid-February. We're going to interview students and staff. We're going to show you pictures of what needs to be done, what needs to be fixed, depending on what the project is, what's new. So we'll have more information about each of those 3 projects we'll be voting on. And then in March, we're going to verify, after the giving window has closed in the middle of February, we're going to verify all the givers who've give their $50 and then send out voting instructions. And there'll be a 2-week window in very late February to early March. We'll have 2 weeks where you'll get to cast your vote for one of the 3 projects.
And then, of course, the fun part, the construction phase. And we try to keep everyone updated from afar. For example, the basketball courts, John Bella was doing the concrete for us. Bill Nelson was there helping. We're snapping photos, trying to keep you guys updated. And you've probably seen we've recently been sharing that, kind of starting to gain some momentum for this fall, just to see what we can do when we put our money together, put our ideas together. It's pretty phenomenal to see, honestly. And we all have equal buy-in on that, so it's pretty neat. So that will begin in March, once we have the final project, the winner of the vote. And then between March and August, with the college direction and lead project completion, they will lead project completion with internal and external vendors. So that's kind of the phase we're still in right now from the last year. And ongoing this, we will update backers in the group on the status of the project, as I mentioned, photos and other things, just so you can see the fruits of our labors together.
You know, lastly, I want to emphasize this again. The goal of Bethany Backers is really to show the power of what one gift, one $50 gift given by hundreds and hundreds of people can do for the college. I mean, we built a over $35,000 outdoor basketball court for the students at Bethany College last year for our, and that was our winning project, I guess 2 years ago now. And we couldn't have done it with nearly almost 800 Bethany backers that gave to that project, and just small increments of $50. So this really, $50 has a huge power.
All right, what you can do. If you've already been a backer, thank you, and you're welcome every single year. We need you, and we need more every year. If you're already part of our Bethany Backer Facebook group, you're invited to please invite other people who maybe you went to Bethany with or have any kind of connection or love for Bethany or Lynchburg or both. Please invite them to the group. This is really truly something that we want to grow and retain every year. So the more the merrier, and the bigger the project we can do when everyone is involved. And getting the word out really helps us out a lot too.
We just want to thank everybody for the last 3 years of such great involvement by the alumni and joining Bethany Backers and really putting their heart and soul into what this means for the college. Thank you so much. Thank you, Olivia, for helping me today. Give
And
this
thank you,
message.
Darren. Darren has done a lot with this, folks. So thanks, Darren.
All right. Rokar Stokar.
Rokar Stokar.